Hello, welcome back to my Sims 2 Uberhood. My name is Brianna Peppers, and today we are going to be going back to Veronaville. And today we're actually going to be joining the Monty family. This is going to be with Patrizio, Isabella, and their grandson Mercutio. Yes, Mercutio is still living at home with his grandparents, unlike his brother Romeo, who has now moved out and gotten married. Even though he's the elder brother, Mercutio is still living with his grandparents at home. He's had a really hard time of things, if you recall from my introduction videos, and I also briefly touched on this when we were playing with Miranda Capp over in Pleasant View. But Mercutio has had a failed engagement with Miranda Capp. When he was a teenager, his heart was broken by Hermia because, she chose Puck over him, and then she wound up getting with Dirk Dreamer. So, long story short, Mercutio is not very lucky when it comes to love. In fact, their bio kind of reflects that. It says Mercutio is the next Monty heir and he will get the ranch one day. All he really wants is someone to love, though. After having his heart broken in high school, college, and a failed engagement in adulthood, Mercutio wonders what it is about him that always makes women choose someone else. Will he ever find someone willing to settle for him? Here we are outside the Monty house. Mercutio, it looks like he's actually just on his way to work. It's Friday at 7 a.m. He is a commercial actor, so yes, he did decide to go into show business, but, he's getting older. He's 24 days away from becoming an elder, and he's only level 4 in his career. I think he might get a promotion today. He's got all the skills necessary, and he has enough friends. Granted, most of these are probably just family friends through Patrizio and Isabella. But I digress. I also see here that he has the want to flirt with Bottom, so you may remember me going over this in the introduction videos, but I'm going to repeat myself a few times about certain things because it has been literally like almost a year since I played this household, so I'm going to have to re-familiarize myself with what's going on in here. So first things first, Mercutio is still over here in his teenage bedroom. Oh, yep, I forgot that is the... that's the outfit for commercial actors. Nice. Yeah, so he is in love with Bottom's summer dream, and she is a little bit younger than him, and she also has just graduated college. Bottom is living in an apartment over in Pleasant View. We did not play Bottom when we were in Pleasant View, just because she just moved there, so what I like to do is, oh, the french fries sticking out of the car. Are they waiting for someone else? No, okay. Anyway, oh lord, okay, never mind, hold on, we're gonna stay over here. Patrizio and Isabella are having some intimate time. Anyway, what I was just saying is, whenever a sim graduates college or moves to a new part of the town, such as, Bottom begins in Veronaville, but I moved her to Pleasant View, I am actually just going to play her at the end of this rotation, if that makes sense. So we were already in Pleasant View, but we're going to double back, and we're going to play with her, and we're going to play with Hal Capp at the end of this rotation, if we ever get there. I know that it has been taking quite a while, but yeah. Okay, I think they're wrapping it up over there. Oh, okay, the phone's ringing. We're just gonna speed things along. Okay. So, today is probably the day that Patrizio Monty is going to expire. He has lived a very long life. He's 79 days old right now. So looks like, if I had to guess based off this bar, he probably has 1, maybe 2 days left. He does not have a very full aspiration meter at all because he never realized his lifetime want of marrying off 6 children, because he doesn't even have 6 children. And what does Isabella have? She is in very high spirits. And she's also having an affair with Oberon's summer dream. It's a whole thing. Oberon has used his fairy wiles on Isabella, and she might be old, but she's not dead yet, so she just is going with the flow. I also love these pajamas on her. I think those were new. So, anywho, they just had a little morning woohoo. The tub's broken. Big reason that I still have Mercutio living with these two is just because I really didn't want to play the elders on their own. I don't know who this is. No, Isabella can't talk. So what I have been really doing is just playing Mercutio out and then having these two kind of just living in the background. Other than the fact that Isabella, I almost called her Titania. Other than the fact that Isabella is having an affair with Oberon, there's really nothing eventful happening with these two at all. And she also has a job. She's a substitute teacher in the education career, so she actually goes to work today at 2 p.m. I don't know why a substitute teacher would be working past school hours. You know, there's something to think about, but it doesn't matter. Some of the more recent things that have happened in their lives, they had a family reunion, and I love that Miranda is now... Miranda Capp is the face of the family reunion because she just got married to Benedict Monty, if you recall from her video. I actually had forgotten myself until right now that Benedict and Miranda are now married. That's great. Beatrice and Benedict are now full-grown adults as well. They graduated college. I can't wait to go downtown. I think that's where Beatrice is living right now. I'm sorry, I literally can't remember anything. But she is pregnant, so I'm ready to get back to her. And we're just going to kind of wait until Mercutio gets home because I just couldn't care less about what these old farts are doing. So just checking in, and these two are dancing. I mean, it's kind of sweet. I feel a little bad because clearly Patrizio is about to expire, and Isabella's not far behind him, but she will be alone for a little while if he, you know, bites the dust tonight. And she's going to continue having the want to talk to Oberon. So I'm assuming that she's going to continue that little affair well into, or I should say well after Patrizio's gone. Yeah, from what I can tell. Isabella, despite being a family sim, is not close with like hardly anyone in her family. Her two living children, she's got Bianca and Antonio. She has no relationship with Antonio at all. And that's mostly, I guess, my fault. I could just have the two sims reconnect and stay in touch a little better. But on one hand, I could do that, and on the other, I could make up a story for it. So we could say that Isabella is still unhappy with Antonio because when his wife died, he kind of separated himself from the family, and he kind of separated his kids from the family. So that's another reason that Isabella and Patrizio don't really know Benedict and Beatrice super well. Then there's also the opportunity for a story because, as you may know, Antonio has remarried to a very much, like, I want to say, like, lower class person, and basically not someone that Isabella would approve of, I suppose. And we're going to get to see that family because they're going to be getting played sometime when we are in Veronaville. And then over here we have Damon and Mila. Those are actually Bianca's children. So other than that, Mercutio lives in her house. Okay, that was interesting. What the? Okay. Patrizio really just didn't want to let her go. So as I was saying, though, Mercutio lives in her house and she's still not close with him. So, I don't know. It is what it is. Being family sims, you would think they would be a little more likely to keep up with their families, but they're not. Oh, and we immediately get a chance card for Isabella. It's something about she was called to substitute for someone who's won Teacher of the Year. And Isabella's very intimidated, but when she gets there, it turns out that Miss Morrington has been bribing children with candy and faking the report cards. Should Isabella report Miss Morrington's scheme or just eat lots of candy? We're going to report it because I feel like that's the kind of person Isabella is. The children are out of control and there's nothing in Isabella's training to prepare her for such a disaster. Isabella grabs her desk phone and calls in backup. Instantly, hall monitors and the gym coach burst into the classroom with the principal bringing up the rear. "This is what your Teacher of the Year has created," shouts Isabella from underneath her desk. The small army of educators get the situation in hand before too long, and Isabella is able to spill the beans. Though some have a hard time grasping the truth, the principal is quick to recognize Isabella's efforts, and she awards him 320 simoleons as a bonus. I think that's supposed to say he rewards her, but it doesn't matter. Okay. Well, she got a little bit of a bonus. This family is not hurting for money at all. So whatever income Mercutio is bringing in, it's just kind of adding to the household funds. Oh, Johnny wants to come home with Mercutio. We're going to say yes. If I'm not mistaken, yeah, they're best friends. Oh my god. It never gets old. Oh, and Mercutio's been promoted, so he's now a cartoon voice. That's super fun, so he's a voice actor. Finally, a chance to play a real character, except that your character isn't real, and your audience is more likely to be lying on the living room carpet than sitting in the plush seats. No matter how stupid you're being paid to sound, at least you're saving a fortune on wardrobe. So now he works from 1 to 8, and he's still making a lot of money because the show business career pays very well. He's already making over 1,000 simoleons a day just at level 5, so great. Let's go ahead and get him out of this outfit. Oh, he doesn't have a dresser. I'll just have him take a bath. And his energy is pretty low, but he wants to invite Bottom over, and I'm gonna go ahead and let him do that. I don't really know where things are gonna go with Mercutio and Bottom. Like, he hasn't rolled the wand to marry her yet, but they are in love. And to my knowledge, from what I can remember, I don't think Bottom is seeing anyone else. So, yeah. Oh, Isabella's home. She wants to bring home Dora, a Thomas. No. That's a no. We are not going to be involving the Thomases in this hood. Okay. Oh, well, so yeah, I've touched on this during the introduction video. Just ignore this. Mercutio is still technically in love with Ophelia, and yes, Ophelia is Johnny's wife. But they are not like having an affair or anything. He was in love with Ophelia during college. It's all coming back to me now. And Ophelia was kind of into Mercutio and everything until Johnny came to college, because he was a year behind them, I believe. And she realized that she was still in love with Johnny, and she dropped Mercutio like a hot potato. And it really broke his heart. But look how mature Mercutio is, because he is still best friends with Johnny. In fact, I don't think he became best friends with Johnny until after Ophelia left Mercutio for Johnny. So, yeah, that's interesting. Some of his other friends, he's still very, like, he's being civil with Miranda, you know, his ex-fiancée, because she has just now married Benedict Monty, which is Mercutio's little cousin. Hello? Okay. Freaks me out when people run by. I don't know that we've gotten to look at Bottom yet, so this is what she looks like. I can't remember if she has made an appearance in the series yet. But she is now an adult. She's graduated college. She's in the music career, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's what we went with for her. And he wants to flirt, so we're going to caress. Great. I really think that these two are cute together, and I also find it very interesting because Mercutio absolutely loathes Puck Summer Dream. Puck Summer Dream, well, see, they're not enemies anymore, but like, they used to be best friends. That's so sad. But Puck Summer Dream is the reason that Mercutio found out Miranda was cheating on him, because he actually saw Puck and Miranda getting it on at his brother Romeo's wedding. So there's the tea. I do still have the Autonomous Proposal mod. Whose flowers are these? I'm assuming they're Mercutio's. I have the Autonomous Proposal mod, but I'm not going to force anything to happen unless he either wants to. So, who made lobster? Like, okay. These elders really just be doing whatever they want to do. And that's fine, I guess. And Johnny's still sitting here in the French fry outfit. I just can't. No! Mercutio decided to go to bed. It's 8 p.m. and Bottom just got here. Like, you can try to hang for a little while longer. I'm not sure why his energy is so low. He doesn't really have any wants for her, but he wants to talk about hobbies, so I'm going to cheat and just assume that he wants to talk to Bottom. Yeah. So, like I was saying, we're just gonna have to wait and see if anything happens between these two. If Mercutio starts to get much older and there's still no sign of a marriage or like babies or anything, I just don't know really what I'm going to do. It's not, because he's not a family sim, so it isn't like he wants to do these things or needs to, but it's just, that's the normal route that my sims take, is they get married, they have children, and then the children grow up and get married and have children. And I really enjoy like generational gameplay, so when my sims decide not to have children or decide not to get married, I sometimes kind of flounder until I figure out what exactly it is I want to do. Mercutio looks very happy. And he's still once again trying to go to sleep. I give up. Oh, Bottom, you look so beautiful in this light. I really adore Bottom. She's one of my favorite sims. Always has been. Even when I was a kid, I always really loved the Summer Dream family. And Puck and Bottom are just probably on my list of like top 5 sims. And I touched on this as well during my introduction video, is like, I used to really hate Mercutio. I always kind of saw him as like the guy getting in the way of Puck and Hermia, because that was my favorite couple. But now I like really love Mercutio, and I actually feel really sorry for him because he has just been so unlucky. Okay, so he's just stuck in this endless cycle of the popularity sim wants. It's always going to be appreciate, entertain, play, appreciate, entertain, play. So I'm just going to let him do what he wants to do and go to sleep. I said goodbye to everyone, so Johnny should be leaving as well. We didn't really talk to him, but Mercutio's relationship with him is maxed out, so they're fine. Let's go ahead and put this leftover lobster in the fridge, I guess. And the oldies are... well, I said the oldies, but they're not literally the oldies. I hope you guys know what I meant by that. Are just going to go to bed. And I'm going to call a repairman to fix this broken tub that's over here. Oh, yes. Okay. So that was already 1 day of the 2-day rotations. It's already over. That was pretty quick. But to be fair, Mercutio spent most of the day at work, and I just kind of sped through everything with the grandparents because I just, like I said, this is going to sound really bad, but I'm kind of just waiting for them to die. It's really, it's bad, but I'm sure that anyone watching can relate that sometimes the elders, there's just not a whole lot to do with them. I did consider letting them purchase a restaurant because it is sort of canon that they, you know, had a family-owned restaurant. I think it's touched on in some parts or another. But I just didn't feel like running it. That was the problem. So I'm not much for integrated hoods. I love watching people do integrated hoods, but I hate doing them myself because I want to just come in the house and I just want to play. I don't want to have to think too hard about anything. This is Mercutio's college degree hanging on the wall. I'm not sure what he majored in. Let's see. Political science. Okay, well that is definitely not where he decided to go career-wise, but to each their own. Mercutio's favorite hobby, well his one true hobby is nature, but he hasn't really done a lot of nature stuff. He actually has more enthusiasm in games and music and dance. So that is also why his room is full of instruments. I kind of see the instruments... Oh lord, that's very loud. I kind of see the instruments as being like him trying to work on his skills so that he's more likely to get booked for acting jobs. Being a popularity sim, I could definitely see Mercutio wanting to just be known, have his name be out there, you know? Okay, and the old people are awake. Oh, I just realized that, yeah, Patrizio didn't die last night. I kind of completely forgot about that. So like I was saying, it's hard to tell. Like, even though his bar looks completely empty, I'm sure this has got to be his last night. It has to be, right? I don't know. Sometimes my sins live for, like, forever, and I can't really figure out why. I'm even kind of shocked that Patrizio's lasted this long, to be honest with you. Alright, so we woke up, and Mercutio is just jamming. But we're going to take care of some needs. He has to... Oh, he's off today. Even better. So we will try and get some wants satisfied for him. I just want something interesting to populate for him, because right now he's kind of like almost pleasure simming it. He just wants to play games, play his synth. He wants to be friends with Marissa Bandette, who is Tybalt's wife, which is interesting indeed. Because I'm quite certain that he is not close with Tybalt. In fact, like, they used to hate each other, so I'm sure if anything, yeah, they have a pretty negative relationship. So it's very interesting indeed that he wants to get close to Tybalt's wife. He has 2 bolts. Oh, that's Aaron Pleasant. He has 1 bolt of chemistry with her. Maybe he's trying to, you know, destroy that marriage. I don't know. Do we think that Mercutio would be that kind of guy? I'm not sure. Oh, looks like Damon's calling to speak to Patrizio. Wants to talk to Grandpa. Might as well let him. I don't know where Grandpa is. He's in bed. That's all they do. Oh boy. If that's what retirement life is like, I'm not 100% sure I ever want to retire. Alright, we're going to put leftovers away. It's only 9 a.m. We're going to have Mercutio take a shower. Oh, and the repairman's here. Alright, now we want to influence someone to clean and serve a meal, which his only options for that would be his grandparents, and they already do a lot for him. I'm starting to get the vibes that, yeah, Mercutio is very lazy. He's very lazy, so he's not really a very ambitious man. He doesn't really want to get out and do a whole lot, which isn't a very attractive trait to most Sims. So, yeah. Good-natured and warm, Mercutio is the joker of his family. Can his good humor smooth the feuding family's ruffled feathers? Okay. I never really thought of Mercutio as playful, but it's literally in his personality, so maybe I need to start paying more attention. More attention to the personalities. I guess let's call it Marissa. I don't know, that could be something. I'm just gonna finish the sentence there. That could be something. I don't think that they would initiate like an affair, but I suppose even just befriending Marissa would be enough to get Tybalt worked up and maybe a little upset. So Mercutio isn't 100% innocent when it comes to this feud. He definitely has been perpetuating the anger between Tybalt, and Tybalt is already more sensitive to the feud because he takes a lot after his grandfather. Let's see if she'll come over. I highly doubt it, but let's see. Oh my god, she said yes. Okay. Interesting indeed. The plot thickens. So we're just gonna wait out here for her. I am not going to click watch clouds so that he doesn't get struck by a meteor. Although that would be... Oh, and he's gonna smell the cactus. I can't imagine that feels good on your knees. Alright, Marissa Capp is present. She's super pissed at Kennedy Cox. Hello! It's nice to see you. Oh, she immediately wants to play Red Hands. Okay. Well, this could be a little easier than I thought. Getting them to become friends. We'll see. Let's appreciate her. Tell her a joke. We're not gonna flirt. I'm not gonna do anything romantic with her unless they initiate it themselves, because just like with regular woohoos and whatnot, I don't really encourage relationships between my Sims unless they do. Do it themselves, I should say. But he does want to be friends with her, so that's what we're aiming towards right now. And I know, like, logistically speaking... Oh, that was, like, super fast. I know, logistically speaking, that Mercutio is just a popularity sim, so he just wants to be friends with everyone. But this is why... Oh, she's bored. This is why when you are a simmer, it takes a lot of imagination, because you have to think of, like, your Sim's motivations and their stories and their thoughts and so on and so forth. Okay. Oh. Oh god, what's this? Okay, he's chatting. I guess I'm a little nervous. I don't want Marissa to have an affair. I thought that she and Tybalt were happy together, but I mean, it isn't exactly a super romantic marriage, you know? That it was kind of just like Tybalt was forced into it, so... Okay, we're gonna give her a back rub. That's still just a friendly interaction. Hello, Crystal Vu. There's a Sim that I haven't thought about in a long time. If you remember from my introduction videos, Laszlo Curious actually married Brandy Broke, and Vidkin Curious married Nina Caliente. So Crystal Vu didn't really get with anybody. I should probably make her a playable Sim. Her hair is so pretty. I should probably make her playable and get her into the hood, but haven't really needed to yet. I do have plans to incorporate some of the iconic NPCs, such as Kaylin Langrak and Crystal Vu, for example. I want to make them playable and give them stories, especially because the older my other Sims get, it would make sense that they would age alongside them instead of just being maids or NPCs forever. But I will probably worry about that towards like the end of this rotation. Oh my gosh, he wants to go on an island vacation. Okay. I pretty much never take my Sims on vacation, but we're gonna make an exception because I'm getting the idea that he's gonna go on vacation today and tomorrow because he's off on Sunday, and then he has to be back at work on Monday. So I'm just gonna pick 3 days, 2 nights, and he's gonna take Bottom Summer Dream because, hello, why would he take anyone else? And then, of course, the grandparents are going to have to stay here. And he wants to go on an island vacation. So there's Tweaky Island. We're probably going to go for... I usually enjoy the Potter House bungalows. It has a private beach, and they're more like little condos than a hotel room. So let's do that one. Yes. The shuttle has been dispatched and will arrive shortly. It's a little late in the day. It's like 4 p.m., but that's fine. The one thing about him going on vacation right now is that I'm pretty sure Patricio's gonna expire like tonight. Like right now, actually, you know, at 6 o'clock that is. So I just want to make sure that Mercutio gives him a big hug before Mercutio has to leave, because I'm not 100% certain that Patricio will still be here when Mercutio gets back. I don't know how that's going to work exactly, but just in case... Get off the toilet, jeez. Wait! Hug friendly. Also, where is this shuttle at? I would have thought that it would be here by now. Oh! It's literally here! Okay, it wasn't prompting him to go. That was weird. But, okay. That's it. So goodbye. We're leaving Marissa in the house. And we're just going to go straight to vacation. So we have just arrived at the Potter House bungalows. And in case you've never been here, this is what it looks like. They're like little, literally, bungalows. It's kind of cute. I will send them like over here. I like this one a lot. It has a single double bed. This one over here is good for a family. It's got bedroom for a lot of Sims. Yeah, so we'll just go ahead and get this third one right here. We're going to book it. It's 898 simoleons a night. And now we're going to check in. They were already dancing. So yeah, it's been a hot minute since I sent some Sims on vacation. I know that I was talking about possibly sending Tybalt and Marissa on a honeymoon to Tweaky Island, but instead I might just let Mercutio have his moment with Bottom. I heard that a restless spirit wanders a wreckage on the shores. Perhaps he has something to share. Perhaps indeed. Alright, so now we are all checked in. Some immediate vacation wants. Mercutio wants to learn a massage, get a picture, go on a tour. And Bottom is here. She wants to get a pet. That's cute. Now that I have her selectable, I can actually see... Oh, no. Okay. Well, she is still in love with Hal Capp. So Bottom has had, like, a thing going between Hal since she was a teenager. And when she was also a teenager, she was going steady with Benedict, and then Benedict caught her cheating on him with Hal, so then they broke up, and then they reconnected in college, so that is probably why she still has a crush on Benedict. But I'm just going to assume that that's over with, because I don't think Benny's going to cheat on Marissa, or Miranda. too many names. Alright. But anywho, so we're going to go ahead and get their vacation started, I suppose. The tour guide is here. We could go on a tour... Or he wants to learn a new massage. They don't have a massage table here on this lot. But they do have a beach. Let's go down here. I really do like the beaches in The Sims 2. Like, they did the best they could with it. So, there's a lot to do over here. You could go swimming in the ocean. Maybe we'll go for a dip. I think. Yeah, get in. He's going to change into his swimwear. Okay. The water's very pretty. I guess I don't have a skyline for this. Yeah, I don't. Or if I do, it's not working. Yeah, because it just looks like the blue abyss like the normal Sims 2. But normally I have skylines around so that it actually looks like there's something off in the distance. Alright, so we're swimming in. I don't know where Bottom is. This is the only downside of bringing a Sim on vacation with you if they're not a part of your household, because then they're not controllable. Like, I can't control Bottom. I can't make her do anything. And then, so they're just as bad as roommates. They do not take care of themselves. At some point, I believe I can just turn on the control pets cheat, and it will make her controllable, but I'll use that as a last resort. Okay, we're gonna take a shower. The time reset when we got here, it's actually set us back to 10 a.m., but that's okay. I'm not that concerned about the continuity as of right now. Of course, whenever he comes back, I am going to adjust the date and their age so that it seems that time passed while they were on the vacation lots. That's what I normally will do. Okay, So we're done with the shower, and Bottom, she needs to use the bathroom and stuff, but I think we're just going to go ahead and walk to a community lot. She's going to come with us. I want to go somewhere where they have a massage table, so White Sand Hot Springs. Oh, this one. This one has a... Why are these guys all wearing the same outfit? This must be a default replacement of something, and they're all wearing different swatches of it. That's cute. Alright, and off we go. We have arrived at the White Sand Hot Springs, as well as a bunch of ladies in sweaters. I do not know what is going on. I know that these have to be default replacements of something, but gosh, that is not what I would want to wear in a tropical environment. Oh look, he's sweet talking her. Okay, I forgot to lock in the one to have, or to learn a massage, but he still wants to do it, so let's get that for her, or him. And Bottom has to want to soak in a hot spring and use the sauna, but it looks like she's gonna go take a shower first. That's good. I never give my Sims massage tables at home, so when they learn a massage, it kind of doesn't really do anything, but I think it's interesting, and it gives them one of those little vacation mementos. Yes, that's what it's called. So far, the only thing he's accomplished is going on an island vacation. I wonder if Bottom has accomplished any. Oh, yeah? She has gotten a bullseye at axe throwing. I think I have an axe throwing thingy. Like, what do you call those things? Target? I think I have one of those on a community lot somewhere. I don't know where. Alright. Let's go ahead and try to turn on that cheat and see if that does anything. Oh, it's bull prop, I forgot. Bull prop. Alright, so now that I turned on the bull prop control pets cheat, I can control Bottom. I can't X out of her interactions, but that's okay. She's a little hungry, but I want her and Mercutio to eat together. So while she's waiting for him, she's gonna use the sauna, since she wants to. What fun we're all having. She wants to be friends with Kai, Summer Dream, that is her nephew, and Dirk, Dreamer. So, okay. I must have logged in to her want to obtain a pet because I was going to get her a pet in her apartment. Okay, we have another case of Sims wearing matching clothes. Rosemary and Lainey are both wearing the same outfit. Strange. Alright, Mercutio has learned the massage. I didn't even see what it was. I think it was the hot stone massage. Alright, and then now we're going to get Pineapple Surprise. I always make my Sims order the Pineapple Surprise because that's one of the vacation mementos. I hope that Bottom sits next to Mercutio. Okay, good. Oh no, this lady's coming in to greet us. Back off, Lainey. Alright, there it is. It looks like some kind of like shrimp and pineapple salad. Not exactly 100% sure what that is. Oh wow, he finished it so fast! Bottom hasn't even eaten yet. Goodness gracious. Well, at least they're spending time together. Enjoying one another's company. Mercutio? Why are you running? Goopy Kimbrel. Oh no, the unsavory charlatan is here. I think now would be a good time to go on a tour. Let's go on a helicopter tour. That seems like something would be right up his alley. And of course we are gonna pay to take Bottom with us. You don't really get a whole lot out of the tours. I remember hearing, like, whenever Bon Voyage first came out, that was a big complaint that the tours are very similar to, like, Sims 3 rabbit holes where you don't get to experience. Shut up crying about it and go. Oh no, Bottom is being mugged. Oh dear. Okay. Okay. Poor Bottom. Oh my gosh, if she waits much longer, the helicopter is going to leave without her. Anyway, so yeah, that was a big complaint about people back in the day, is that they didn't get to accompany the Sim on these seemingly fun excursions. But I feel like Bon Voyage still gives you enough to do. When I first got this expansion pack, it had already been out for many, many years, so I just had a lot of fun playing around with it. And see, they're gone, and you just have to wait for them to come back. Alright, you've discovered a map to a secret tropical location. Look at that. See, you sometimes get a chance card that you have to answer something, and then it'll either have a good outcome or a bad outcome, but in this case, we found a map. Alright, oh, it's now nighttime. Let's come soak in a hot spring. Oh, and then Bottom's gonna realize that her wallet's missing. Dang. So sad. I'm gonna have her come join Mercutio in the hot spring. Alright, they're sitting a million feet apart, but this is still cool. The hot springs are nice because they seem to really relax the Sims. Their comfort goes up, their hygiene goes up. Oh look, I haven't seen this in a long time. Mercutio wants to learn the hula dance. There's actually no music on this lot at all, so there's nowhere for anyone to hula dance. So why don't we go ahead and walk back to the bungalows, and hopefully Bottom will accompany us. There she comes. And we have returned to our humble abode. Looks like these two are having a jolly good time. There must be music playing somewhere. But I have mentioned before, I play with the music off, so I don't hear it. Oh yeah, there it is. Okay, so we're waving, and now we're dancing too. Look at us go. They're just having such a good time. Oh, and he wants to flirt with her again. We're gonna hit her with a serenade this time. Oop. He's feeling very romantic. Love this for us. He wants to give her a back rub. Her face is stuck on the dance face. This happens to my Sims every single time. Now he just wants to talk to her, which is a little less romantic, but... Alright. We've devolved. It went from being romantic to just friendly. So we're gonna go ahead and take over here. I have to redecorate this. It's very ugly, but... we're going to take care of some needs. I was looking to see if maybe anybody would be hula dancing so Mercutio could learn, but these are all tourists anyway. None of them are local. Literally every single one of these men it's in the same outfit. I can't believe it. Clearly, I have replaced like some of the Bon Voyage clothes, and that's what's happening. What is happening here? She's wearing a necklace, I suppose? That's all I can figure. I didn't know they made necklaces that were that long. Anyway, those swings are crazy annoying. Okay, so Mercutio's coming to suck Bottom's face. I will allow it. Suck face. That's a very cute interaction. He wants to tell her an inside joke. It is really kind of baffling to me the fact that Mercutio hasn't rolled the wand to get married. I usually do, or my popularity Sims usually do roll that wand. And Bottom is also a popularity Sim. She wants to go on a date. That could help with their wants towards each other. I suppose that I'll do it now. No point in waiting, really. Although, of course, it's a little boring because they're back on the home lot, but it's alright. So let's see what we got. So they already want to go out to eat. I don't think I'm going to send them anywhere, but I'll order like room service or something. They want to talk. They want to dance. Let's dance. There we go. Looks like that was good enough for them. Let's have Mercutio go ahead, come over here. Let's order some room service. A group meal of... what is something that they would both enjoy? Some salmon. They actually have like a really lovely deck right here where the food's going to be brought, and they'll get to eat right here next to the water. It's actually kind of gorgeous. I'm jealous. Bottom is going in there and relieving herself. Or no, she's going to take a bath, it looks like. That's fine. We'll just wait for the food to get here. Please don't go all the way to the swings. I told him to skip. Okay, where's my food? Oh, there it comes. Every now and then, I get a glitch where the bellhop, or whatever you want to call this man, doesn't bring the food. It's terribly annoying. Okay, so food is ready, so we're gonna grab a plate. and they're gonna eat it right here at this table. And have her grab a plate. Great. And whenever I do this where they eat at home, they wanted to dine out together, but instead I just turn on bullprop cheat and I use that to satisfy the want for dining out. Because to me, eating together, having a meal, it doesn't have to be at a restaurant. Okay, so I am now, oops, I satisfied the wrong one. But it re-rolled anyway. And now they are ready to get romantic. So that's great. We're gonna... Well, we don't need to feed her a bite because... Let's throw some food. There we go. See, that's him being a little playful jokester. That's Mercutio for you. Okay. They want to kiss. Let's blow her a kiss. He's feeling very romantic tonight. Perfect. And then I'll wait till they finish their meal to do the rest. I have to assume after they make out, they're probably going to want to woohoo. That is the normal turn of events, but we'll find out. They're going to stand up and make out with their salmon breath. Okay. So they're making out, going to town, and surely enough, Bottom has now rolled the want to woohoo. So I am quite certain that Mercutio will as well. These two have woohooed before. I'm like pretty positive. Yeah, he's done a public woohoo with her even. So this is not their first time at the rodeo. He started seeing Bottom pretty much immediately after he broke things up with Miranda. Because, I don't know, I guess he was kind of pissed at Puck. Because again, Puck Summer Dream is the one that Miranda was actively cheating on Mercutio with. And that's how, you know, this happened. So anyway, he kind of like already knew Bottom. So he just put the moves on her. And then I think what originally started as a bit of revenge kind of has turned into something more. I genuinely believe that they care for each other. And I think if anything, Mercutio and Bottom both are just taking things very casually, very slowly, because there's no need to rush. And they are gonna woohoo. She's technically selectable, but she isn't at the same time, being that she's like in the pet tree. So what I'm gonna do to see if she gets pregnant, I'm gonna go roll a number, a random number, between 1 and 100. And if I get a number between 1 and 20, because I have a 20% chance of risky woohoo, that means Bottom is pregnant. And I just rolled it and I got 80. So Bottom did not get pregnant from this risky woohoo. But that is alright, because we will have time. Alright. Now that they're at a dream date and Mercutio wants to have a dream date, I'm just going to end it. Fantastic. And now their needs are up quite a bit, but oops. Oh no. I don't think that I can tell her to sleep. Uh-oh. Well, maybe she will be able to go to sleep herself. Oh, or she's gonna go outside. Whatever. Maybe she's an insomniac. But anyway, we will regroup on the second day of the vacation. Okay, it's 7 a.m. Mercutio just woke up and he immediately wants to go suck Bottom's face. I'm gonna have him clean up this nasty rotted salmon. This is one of the downsides to me about ordering a group meal, is if it's only for 2 Sims, then they don't eat the whole entree, so it just goes to waste. They don't have like mini fridges or anything in the condos. Bottom is over here. She never did come to sleep, so I might just cheat her energy up whenever we go to a community lot. So I'm sure it'll be fine. Oh gosh. Okay, I'm gonna let you come take a shower, please. Housekeeping was here. She just made the bed. There are no vacation-related wants right now for either of them. Oh no. Bottom wants to dance with Hal. But we are going to take advantage of the day. Oops. And we are going to go to another community lot. So last time they went to the White Sand Hot Springs and they got a massage and they soaked in hot springs and went to a sauna and they had their pineapple surprise. So this time we're gonna go to the South End Beach. I love sending my Sims here because they get to play on the pirate ship and it also gives them vacation mementos. And there's also some shopping to do here. Plus, there's the actual beach, I suppose. So now we're going to go over there together. Vacation can be a little annoying because you have to go to so many community lots to get stuff done. So lots of loading screens, but luckily my game doesn't take long to load. We have arrived at South End Beach, and we already have some locals arriving. We've got Jim Reeves. Mercutio immediately wanted to talk to him, but Jim just walked past like he didn't even see Mercutio. Poor Mercutio. A couple things. So now he wants to buy some jewelry. Let's do that. Could buy some jewelry. Bottom over here also wants to buy jewelry, but we're just gonna buy some jewelry as Mercutio. Maybe he'll buy Bottom a gift. We'll see. I can never remember like what kind of options are in here. Obviously I have some custom earrings and stuff. For men, I sometimes like to buy them the watches because they look kind of nice. The bracelets are cute. I like the oops, I don't mean to have all of these bracelets. How do you take these off? Oh god. Let's see. Let's get him this black watch. And then for Bottom, we could get, oh, this little butterfly. Why is the mannequin wearing a sweater? I can't see the bracelet. But whatever. Maybe we'll get her that nice little butterfly one. I think she would wear that. Yeah. That's fine. We're not going to buy like an eyebrow piercing or anything, so. Bam. Jewelry is being purchased. Bottom is hitting up a conversation with Jim over there. And Mercutio now wants to play pirates. So we're going to explore the pirate ship. I'm just going to cheat up Bottom's needs a little bit because realistically she would have gone to sleep last night. And she wants to swim in the ocean. Let's go for a dip. It takes the Sims a really long time to get up onto the oh no. Not the rain. Well, we're just gonna act like it's not raining and hopefully nobody will get struck by lightning. I was coming to check out this Sim, Sandy. I don't even know how to begin to say that last name. She's cute. Anyway. Alright, have fun, Bottom. Don't get struck by lightning. Okay, now I'm going to have Bottom come join Mercutio up here. She can't just walk here. I guess I'm going to have her also explore the pirate ship. And when she's up there, I am going to have Mercutio ask her to play. Because I think that's what needs to happen. Play, ask to play pirate. They're not going to let a rainy day get them down or ruin their vacation. Look at this. Oh, this is cute. This is adorable. And of course now Mercutio wants to sunbathe, but unfortunately there is like no sun to be had right now, so we'll just wait on that. The sunbathing is fun because your sim is either going to get suntanned or sunburned, and either way, like if you're not careful, it could crash your game. At least speaking from personal experience, because the loading of the fresh skin tone, or maybe it's not even a skin tone, but maybe it's a layer over the skin tone, it takes a hot minute. Mercutio wants to take a picture, so I'm gonna let him take a photo, and it's actually gonna be of Bottom, if I can figure this out how I want it. I kind of wanted to see if I could get her a photo of her playing with the pirate, or maybe just with the knife. This thing is not easy to to get photos of people with. You know what? That's good enough. That is good enough. Hopefully it came out well, because I went through a lot of work for that. Alright. Why didn't... he wanted his own picture taken. Oh well, he wants to kiss Bottom now. Oh god, these two are fighting to death. Here comes the sun. Alright, we're gonna sunbathe anyway, even though it's raining. I'm gonna let Bottom do her own. Oh my gosh, these two are literally having it out. And they have the same last name, so am I supposed to be under the impression that they're married? That's something that Bon Voyage does in particular. They make it to where, like, oh, this family is on vacation together. So they have the same last names, but these Sims aren't actually related. Oh, my, there they go. These Sims aren't actually related, so. Okay, and Bottom, of course, is going to cheer them on. This is new. I've never been able to see the outline of their bodies before. Wow. Sullivan is a woman beater. Okay, we're going to plunder the captain's cabin. We haven't done that yet. Oh! Bottom found something in the cabin. Oh, but I can't check her inventory, like, at all. So, oh well. You know, we should go to the mysterious hut today. That's something we can do. Alright, let's go ahead and actually do that now. Actually, no. While we're on this lot, we are going to complete another tour. So they already went on a helicopter tour. Now they're going to go parasailing. Because I feel like if you were at the beach, like actively at the beach, that's where you would book a parasailing adventure. Feed your appetite for adventure with this exhilarating parasailing tour. It will cost 300 simoleons per person. Golly. Well, I'll do it. And oh, here we go. We have a chance card, so I could ignore it, but I'm not going to. As soon as the boat picks up full speed, the rope that connects the boat and the parachute starts tearing, and a few seconds later, the parachute is sailing freely. Should the group try to steer the chute or let the wind determine the destination? They should try to steer it. Oh no! The parachute isn't meant to be steered and is pretty much uncontrollable. The group ends up crashing into a storefront, taking out the window, and destroying the entire layout in the process. The repairs cost 500 simoleons, and that brings down the mood for the whole group. So now they're going to come back and they're like fun and stuff is going to be tanked. Yeah. Goodness gracious. Well, I still wanted to go to the mysterious hut today, so I cheated their mood. We're going to have some ribs and some teriyaki mahi mahi. This is the downside of having one chef because this takes forever. And how did Bottom get served first? Golly, that food does not last, does it? Yum. And while he's doing that, we are going to use the restroom. This is always really funny to me. I think that whoever built this building meant to have these restrooms in reverse, but they put the wrong gender doors on it. So the women's has blue and the urinal, and the men's has the pink door. So it was probably a mistake. Alright, she's gonna do that, take a shower. I'll even let Mercutio do the same. Okay, they are both now all freshened up, ready to go. Oh, we're not going to walk home. What am I doing? We're going to walk to another community lot. We're going to go to the mysterious hut. This lone shack is shrouded in the mists of the jungle. A strange energy seems to emanate from it, and it somehow seems to be standing guard. But against what? Period. It's supposed to be a question mark. Anyway, let's go. Oh, and it's nighttime, so it'll be even spookier. Okay, so we have just arrived at the mysterious hut, and Mercutio is wasting no time jumping into Bottom's arms. So this lot is very interesting indeed. Someone had a lot of fun with the terrain tools. You could go fishing, and then so basically you go up these stairs and up this stairs. Oh, and there's a hammock, and up these stairs, and then now you're at the hut. Okay, let's take a look inside. This is what it looks like. And there's this guy in here, the witch doctor. And everything in here is broken. So we're going to come in here and offer some help to the witch doctor. Let's see. Try that one more time. That mask is something else, isn't it? The witch doctor said, "Oh, hi. I'm not really in a position to entertain guests. All my stuff is broken, so I can't even offer you a snack. I give up." So they don't say, you know, that you have to fix everything. The issue here is that between these two Sims, there is 0 mechanical skill. So I'm pretty sure Mercutio is going to get electrocuted, but we can try. Yeah, what did I say? Oh man, that's awesome. Oh, yeah. Perfect vacation, am I right? Yeah. Iconic. Okay, well, let me tell you. Probably not gonna happen. And of course, now he's like super tired. If I force error and reset. No, it's still broken. Oh well, yeah, I tried to cheat, but it's fine. So, if you've never played in Bon Voyage or you've never gone to the mysterious hut, you may not know this, but what you're supposed to do when you come in here is fix all of these broken appliances. Once everything is repaired, the witch doctor gives you a voodoo doll, which I was kind of hoping I would get, but it is not going to happen. Especially now that Mercutio is all fried. Yeah, he doesn't look very happy. Even the shorts, wow, just wow. He can't even offer us a snack, he said. I bet I could have some mac and cheese. Oh, it costs money. Damn, I was kind of hoping it would be free. But either way, it was still eventful coming over to the witch doctor's hut. And Bottom is down here fishing. I hope you catch something, girl. There's like sparkles. Oh my god, it's hailing! It's hailing. She's just getting beaten by the hail. And Mercutio is just gonna help himself to a little snacky snack up here. And then we're just gonna leave. Yeah, that was pretty uneventful, but if I kept trying to get them to fix stuff, they're just gonna get electrocuted every time. So the witch doctor is just chilling in the hail. Oh man. Watching your sim get struck by hail is actually really funny. It's nice that they react to it, because they rarely ever react to like the rain when they're walking through the rain. Most people would run through rain and not want to get wet, but the Sims don't usually care. What? Where is Mercutio? What? How did this happen? And how did he reset? I think something must have happened to him. We're gonna walk home. Oh my god, I know you're tired, but, you know, in order to go to sleep, you have to go home. Now the ground is covered in this little white stuff. It's hail. Okay, let's try this again, shall we? There we go. We have returned. Checkout time passed while we were away. 898 simoleons has been added to your bill. And Mercutio has had a long, hard day of getting electrocuted and all that other stuff, so he's just gonna go straight to bed. Bottom, I can't force her to go to sleep, but it is my hope that she will autonomously go to bed. Or I guess she's just not gonna sleep like this entire vacation. This is a problem I have every single time that I invite someone on vacation with my Sims like this, because they don't sleep. Because I will have beds available, and then if they do choose to sleep, it's always like in a hammock that's outside, and then they overheat and have heat stroke left and right. It's terribly annoying. But what are you gonna do? There she goes. I think she's going to sleep. Alright, so good news. Bottom has now gone to bed. And it is now Monday morning. And so instead of them staying the rest of Monday, I'm actually going to send them home. Wow, her energy filled up super fast. I'm going to send them home this morning instead. So that hopefully, ideally, he will be home in time to go to work Monday morning. If I'm not mistaken, I think when we go back to the Monty household, that the community lot time mod is not going to work the same way that it would when your sim goes to a community lot. I'm pretty sure that it's just going to bring us back home at the same time that we left. But that's okay, because like I said, I can just cheat the day or his age or whatever. I'm going to age him up the days that he was gone on Saturday night and Sunday night. Vacation, leave vacation, and return home. Bottom is starving, but she'll be okay. She'll be just fine. Okay. Leaving will also check you out. Will be charged 1900 simoleons. Do you still want to leave? Yes. And now we've been checked out of the room, so we can't go back in there anymore. And that's it. It's a short and sweet vacation. It was supposed to be just like a little weekend getaway. Mercutio probably came out to celebrate him getting a promotion and to to have like a little, you know, romantic getaway with his girlfriend. So I was correct. Mercutio is just going to get dropped off the same time that he left. Oh, and we get vacation benefits. I almost completely forgot about these. I will, because you have to choose some. I like that it's not an option. You have to choose vacation benefits. So for Mercutio, let's give him industrious. So, yeah. And productive. And I'm thinking refreshed, because this one gives them faster skill building, which he could use to build skills. And for bottom, I'll probably just do the same. They don't need another 1 slot because they already have 6 from going to college. So I'll probably just give her the same. I only give je ne sais quoi to my sims that are either romance sims or are actively trying to find someone to date. And I only give forgiving to sims that are very aggressive, people like Tybalt, or people that are like Consort, people that are always fighting. So that's fine. We are home. Like I was saying, I am just going to age him up 2 days, like 2 more days in addition to, he's going to age up in like an hour, if that makes sense. So, yeah. Patrizio's over here. I'm thinking maybe before Patrizio dies, because like, I'm feeling pretty confident that it's going to be tonight. He should probably invite over his children, the ones that will come anyway. His closest friend is, ironically, his son-in-law, Juan Monty. Juan was a townie that Bianca married. So we'll just call Juan and invite their whole household with Bianca and Damon. The youngest daughter is not going to be able to come because she's a toddler. Oh, I'm definitely coming, but the rest of my household may not be coming with me. That could just be because Damon might not like him enough, or Bianca might be at work. That's fine. And that was literally Patrizio's only friends. Even his son, like Antonio, they have no relationship whatsoever. His grandchildren, no relationship whatsoever. A little bit different than Isabella with Mercutio is the fact that Mercutio and Patrizio are very close. So I think that Patrizio's death is going to be really, really hard on Mercutio. But hopefully not too hard. Okay, so yeah, it looks like Bianca wasn't able to make it, which is unfortunate. But at least that Juan and Damon are here. Okay, and I'm just going to have Patrizio come out here and... I don't even know if he's gonna make it. Let's just gesture earthy hug. No, he didn't make it. How absolutely depressing. He's on the way to hug his grandchild. Look at him. It's like he knows what's happening. He knows what's coming for him. This is unfortunate. Oh no. Ew, and Isabella's not here to see this. Oh no, he doesn't get- Oh, Isabella's home right now! Oh no. He gets like the bad ending. Oh god, that happened so fast. Alright. The SimCity Insurance Company is here for you in your time of loss. Let our stacks of simoleons ease your pain. Patrizio's insurance policy benefited 8 people, including his child Bianca. She got 4,800 simoleons. Isabella got 10,000. Mila, that's the toddler, she got 300. Romeo got $48. Ooh, that's funny. That's funny. Romeo got 48 simoleons. And Patrizio's grandchild Mercutio got 1,200. Aww. Oh no, and Bottom just walks up in the middle of all that. Oh my god! And she's literally like, I could hardly... Oh, okay. I was gonna say, she could hardly care. She just had to walk away and cry in private. That was a man that she spent her entire life with. The father of her children. And now he's gone. And she's gonna follow very closely behind him. This is terrible. Oh, poor Juan. They were so close. And I'm sure Juan is very sad that his wife couldn't be here to, you know, mourn her father. Terrible. Oh look, I didn't even realize that Mercutio and Juan are friends. Juan is just a very likable guy. They just became best friends. He's a very likable guy, easy for people to get along with, so he's friends with a lot of people. On that note, I'm going to be taking Patrizio's grave, and I think I'm going to have some kind of setup in here. This is the grave of Olivia and Claudio. They are Mercutio and Romeo's parents, if I'm not mistaken. I forget which one is actually Patrizio and Isabella's child. I think Olivia is. I think Olivia's their daughter. I'll have to check. I'm not super well versed in the Veronaville lore. I haven't really played them a whole lot, so I'm trying to find a good table that I want his urn to be on. And I might do like a 2-tile table if I have one that's good enough, because then whenever Isabella passes on, her urn can sit right next to Patrizio's. That's what I might do. I don't think I'm going to find anything that matches, though. Like the vibe. Let's see what recolors we have of this. These are all a little bit of an eyesore. But it's fancy. So there we go. Yeah, let's check that family tree. Claudio. Okay, I was wrong. So Claudio is their son. Alright, we have another bouquet of roses from Bottom because they went on that date while they were on vacation. Oh, and the insurance settlements just came through. That was quick. Okay, stop talking and go into the phone. Thank you. Oh. This will happen for a while from now. Pretty sad. Like, the patriarch of the family has died. And he's actually the first death. So now Consort Capp has outlived Patrizio. I'm sure he's going to be celebrating about that. Oh, Buck wants to hang out with us because Bottom had such a good time. Should I go downtown with Buck? And I'm sure other Sims will be there too. We're gonna say yes. Let's go. Oh, I didn't get a notification about a taxi though, so actually now I'm not sure what's gonna happen. You know, if a taxi doesn't show up, we're just gonna stay home. Because I just realized maybe the night that your grandfather passes away, you should stay home and mourn, grieve with your family a little bit. But now he is in contact with Buck Grunt. Poor Mercutio. Okay, well now his needs are pretty much maxed. Isabella is over here. She's gonna watch Juan Monty playing a video game. That's nice. Oh no! Oh no! So we were supposed to call a taxi ourselves, I guess. Oh dear, 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 dear. I didn't realize. I rarely ever say yes when a sim calls to ask me out downtown, so I thought that it would automatically call a taxi, but it didn't. Oh, why am I calling a taxi? I could just use the car. What am I doing? Now it's too late. Oh, I'm such a silly goose. Okay. Marissa's coming to hug us. She might be saying goodbye. Yes, she is. See you later. Oh, she's like, yeah, I have seen enough. I need to go. Okay, so we are in Veronaville. The only places we could go... we went to the market last episode because this is where oh my god. This is where Mason Capp and River Caliente went on their date. And I don't think that I have renovated any of these. Looking for some food and games that isn't on the Capp side of town. Look no further than Stratford's. I might have renovated this. Let's go check it out. It's literally been an eon. Where is this taxi? Let's go. Mercutio debated, and he was like, you know what? It's been a hard day, and I'd like to go out and maybe get my mind off of the fact that my grandpa just died. No! Oh, Damon and I are leaving since it's so late and way past bedtime. I thought that was going to be Buck Grunt. Oh, it was! No! Oh, goodness. Alright. And so now we're going to a community lot for no reason. Alright, so we've just arrived at Stratford's, and yeah, I did renovate it. I had kind of forgotten, so this this is a really, really, really old build, so don't judge me too hard. I can kind of see what I was going for here, but this is not giving me Monty style vibes. This is definitely more of a Cap-esque. It's very white. I could have leaned more heavily into like the Italian style. And then over here we've got like a arcade situation with all the matching computers. I do remember this. Okay, well, I guess we'll just hang out here and just see what happens. There goes Orion Curious. She is always on Veronaville community lots. It's 10 o'clock at night. I'm not really sure who else is going to show up. Oh, we've got General Buzz Grunt and Kennedy Cox is over there. Yeah, so this was kind of pointless. I know he wants to be friends with Buck, but like Buck is going to be super, super angry with us, so we're just gonna gloss right over that. Titania is here. She is a Veronaville. And Mary Sue Pleasant? Well, she's not Pleasant anymore. She's Mary Sue Bertino. If you don't recall from Mary Sue's episode, she remarried to a townie named Kenneth Bertino. And then when we were playing someone else, I think we were playing the Spectre family, we were out on a community lot and we saw Kenneth was cheating on Mary Sue with another townie named Jan Tellerman. So there's a lot of drama going on right there. Alright, so I think we're just gonna get going. Mercutio has the want to have 10 best friends. Yeah. Oh, look, Antonio is here. I would go and bother him, but he's dining, so like they take forever to finish dining. So I'm not gonna wait for him. Let's just go ahead and call a taxi. Where are you? Call a taxi and get out of here. I still wish I had made it in time to see who else Buck Grunt would have brought for the outing. Alright, so we just got back to the Monty household, and Mercutio will be home around 12:30 tonight. So it's just us and Isabella. Isabella's only wants right now are to get a kitten or a puppy. She wants to get a puppy. I don't really know how I feel letting her adopt a puppy when she's this close to expiring of old age, because then it's just going to be Mercutio's problem. And I don't know how he would feel about having to take care of his, you know, dead grandparents' dog. That sounds kind of sad. I don't know. I feel bad. Maybe I will get her a puppy. I had to think about it, I guess. She's going to have some lobster for dinner. I'm just going to let her eat the whole thing. She's going to drown her grief in food. She is so sad. It's really depressing when a sim dies because the sims really do feel it for quite a long time. That scared me. Fred! Fred, get out of my yard! Oh my god, not a wolf named Fred. That is hysterical. Okay, and it is way past old people's bedtime, so Isabella is going to bed, and we're just gonna hang out for Mercutio. It's now midnight 30, and Mercutio's home. He's not tired because, you know, was in a pretty good mood whenever he came back from vacation, and not a lot of time has passed since then. I would normally spend their free time working on their skills for their jobs, but I've tried, or I am trying to only have them work on skills for jobs if they want to earn the skill points, and that makes it a little more challenging, and that way not every sim is reaching the top of their career by the time they're barely middle-aged. Oh gosh, there's Fred. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and go inside. We can work on some hobbies. Mercutio wants to get into nature more. I feel like... Oh, he can now go hiking. That's cool. Just from sniffing the cactus. I think that we would have plenty of room out back to like set up like a garden for him. Just something to do, you know, in his free time when he's not acting. Okay. So what I'll do, this door comes right out off of Mercutio's bedroom, so I'm gonna build a little garden out back of here for him. Maybe just do like, let's do 3 plots like that with some room side by side. Get him, I like to put the sprinklers out because I hate having to remember to water the plants because I'm lazy like that. This is also why I have the perfect plants mod, because I feel like the plants in The Sims 2, they just die like really quickly. And I usually will also put out the little ladybug loft thing. I don't know like how close it needs to be to the plants for it to actually work. But yeah, like right there is fine. Or right here actually. No, let's put it in the middle. Yeah. Yeah, this is supposed to deter pests from getting into your garden. So that's all he needs right now to start with. And then he can just do like bagged fertilizer. And yeah, we're going to plant some seeds at 2 o'clock in the morning. Because it's 6 a.m. on Sunday will be the end of our round here. Okay, so that is... We're going to plant a bunch of tomatoes. And I will have to remember that he's got these plants back here because I'm really bad about forgetting when they have plants. So, yeah. We'll see. And now Mercutio has some needs to be taken care of. I'm going to go ahead and do those for him and send him to bed. Alright, night-night. It's 5 a.m. and Isabella is already awake. She probably couldn't sleep in her cold, empty bed. Sorry, that's depressing. So yeah, she's just wide awake. She now fears the death of Oberon. She's like, well, I can't have both of my lovers leave me. I need to get the mod that stops them from always sniffing the plants, because it doesn't make sense that you'd get on your hands and knees in a cactus to sniff it. They don't smell like anything. Oh yeah, I forgot I had the trash can back here, so people would stop knocking it over. She is just going off the walls, dude. Turning on the stereo in the middle of the night. Now she's writing in her diary. Yeah. Well, on this note, it is now 6 a.m. Well, 7 a.m. actually, and on a Sunday, so it's time to go. Just looking to see if Mercutio rolled any new ones. No, he did not. Here's the thing with Mercutio. Open your eyes, please. Thank you. That was weird. I think that deep down, he is scared to fall in love again, even though yes, he is in love with Bottom, but I mean he's scared to commit again because the girl that he was trying to go study with in high school broke his heart. The girl that he fell in love with in college broke his heart. The girl he was engaged to as an adult broke his heart. So you can see kind of a trend here, and I think that he thinks that things are going too well with Bottom and that something must not be right. And little does he know, he's actually kind of correct, because he and Bottom are not exclusive right now. So she's still seeing Hal Capp, and I think that if Mercutio finds out about Hal Capp, that I really don't think it's going to be pretty. I can sense like a mental breakdown in this man's near future. I hope that's not the case. I would love nothing more than for him to get a happy ending, but so far it's just not been easy. Mercutio is going to become an elder in just 22 days, so that's pretty much, it's a little more than half of my adult lifespan, and his grandpa just died from old age. His grandma is very close. She'll probably expire in the next rotation. So he's just got a lot to think about, mortality and all that. Yeah. On that note, we're going to go ahead and call it a day. I apologize if this episode was a little uneventful. I tried to keep things going for us. I mean, we did have a vacation, we did have a death, so there's that. Things are moving along in the Uberhood. I do appreciate you guys so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed today's video. When we come back, we are still going to be in Veronaville. I have a few households, you know, in this hood that we have to get through before we can move on to Strangetown. The next family we're going to be playing, I'm actually super excited about. It's going to be the Summer Dream family. So in that household, we're going to be visiting Oberon, Titania, their children, Bruno, Brooke, and Killian. And Killian is still an infant, so we haven't even yet to see what he's going to look like as he gets older. Killian Summer Dream is the first biological child between Titania and Oberon. Brooke is adopted, and Bruno is a biological child between Titania and Antonia Monty. So yeah, there's like a lot going on. But yeah, on that note, guys, thank you again so much for watching. I really do appreciate all the support. I thank you so much for getting us past 600 subscribers. I think that we're really close to 700, so I can definitely see us hitting 1,000 by the end of this year. It's amazing. how the Sims 2 community has come together. I really do love being a part of it. So thank you so much. I'll see you all on the next one. Have a great rest of your day. Bye!